Kylian Mbappe wasn't just supposed to be great, he was supposed to be unstoppable. The golden boy of France, the superstar of PSG.
It's Mbappe! Oh my word!
The player who held an entire club hostage with contract demands. But even the fastest player on the pitch couldn't outrun drama. With locker room fights, endless transfer sagas, and
Kylian Mbappe has told PSG that he will be leaving the club.
Champions League heartbreaks, the road to greatness wasn't as smooth as he expected. Then, he finally left for Real Madrid. But guess what? His biggest challenge was just beginning. This is the rise, fall, and rise again of Kylian Mbappe. But wait, how did he get there? Wait for me to tell you.
Son pied droit. Mais même à droite, il est là pour combiner, là pour repasser, là pour passer une troisième.
It all started in Bondy, France, a place where football isn't just a game, it's a way out. And for Kylian Mbappe, it wasn't just about making it, he wanted to be the best. His father, Wilfried Mbappe, was a football coach. His mother, Faiza Lamari, was a professional handball player. Most kids grew up watching cartoons. Mbappe grew up studying Thierry Henry and Cristiano Ronaldo. By 6 years old, he was already outrunning kids twice his age. At 11, scouts were circling like sharks. At 14, Chelsea invited him for a trial, and he trained at Cobham with some of the world's best. And then, he rejected them. Yes, at 14, Mbappe had the confidence to say, "Nah, I'll pass." He didn't want to be just another academy prospect, he wanted to be the main character. Instead of going to England, he joined Monaco, where he wouldn't just play, he would shine. And shine he did. Then came the 2016-17 season, the one that made him a superstar. Monaco, the ultimate underdogs, went from dark horses to giant slayers. They stormed through Ligue 1 and the Champions League, playing fearless and attacking football. And at the heart of it, a teenage Mbappe torching world-class defenses. 36 games, 26 goals. The biggest clubs lined up: Real Madrid, Barcelona, Manchester City. But PSG wanted him the most, not just to play, to be the future. 180 million euros later, the boy from Bondy was now the most expensive teenager in history. It was supposed to be a dream move, playing for his hometown club alongside Neymar and Cavani. But the things about dreams, sometimes they turn into nightmares. Because when you join a club where the egos are bigger than the trophies, things can get complicated. And for Mbappe, complicated was an understatement. Kylian Mbappe wasn't just joining a football club, he was entering a football empire. With Qatar's billions backing PSG, they weren't just trying to win, they were trying to own football. And with a 180 million euro price tag, an 18-year-old Mbappe wasn't just another player, he was a statement. And at first, it was magical. Ligue 1 defenders left in the dust, Champions League nights electrifying. PSG's front three, unstoppable, until they weren't. Because when you pack a team with superstars, you don't just get talent, you get egos. It all started with a penalty. Neymar and Cavani, two alpha personalities, clashed over who would take it. And Mbappe stuck in the middle like a third wheel on a bad date. Then came the real turning point, 2018. Neymar was partying in Brazil, Cavani was aging out, and Mbappe was becoming PSG's main man. And just to prove it, he went to Russia and ran the world. A 19-year-old, a world champion, the golden boy of France. And when he returned to Paris, everything had changed. He wasn't just a rising star anymore, he was the biggest name in the country. But PSG, they were still stuck in their same old script. Ligue 1, easy. Champions League, embarrassing. And the most painful moment, 2020. PSG finally made it to the Champions League final. And when the moment came, they froze. Bayern Munich won 1-0, and Mbappe, he missed a golden chance. That loss lit a fire in him. He didn't want to be another almost great player, he wanted to be unstoppable. And that's when things got complicated. Because in 2021, PSG went all in. They signed Lionel Messi, his idol, his childhood hero, his new teammate, and his new problem. On paper, Messi, Neymar and Mbappe were the ultimate front three. In reality, it was a disaster. Mbappe suddenly felt like a third option in his own club. The hierarchy still revolved around Messi and Neymar, and soon, reports leaked that he wanted out. And that's when football lost its mind. Because Real Madrid, the club that had chased him for years, came knocking. Madrid fans celebrated, PSG fans panicked, Twitter had a meltdown. And just as everyone thought he was gone, he pulled the biggest U-turn in football history. He rejected Madrid, a €200 million signing bonus, the highest paid player in the world, a contract that gave him decision-making power at PSG. And Mbappe didn't just stay, he became the most powerful player in football. And that's when everything changed. Reports emerged that Neymar and Mbappe weren't even on speaking terms. There were rumors that Mbappe had demanded Neymar be sold. And when Neymar ignored a wide-open Mbappe on a counter-attack, the internet exploded. As if things couldn't get any worse, PSG collapsed in the Champions League again. He had money, control, power, but no love. And then, the final straw. Madrid came back again. This time, there was no hesitation, no last-minute U-turn. In 2024, Mbappe finally made the move. Real Madrid got their man. But if he thought PSG had pressure, he was about to learn that at Madrid, there are no excuses. This was it, the dream move. Finally, he's at Real Madrid, the club that had chased him for years, the place where legends were made. But at Real Madrid, you don't just play, you prove. And from the moment he arrived, Kylian Mbappe realized this wasn't going to be easy. For the first time, Mbappe wasn't the main man. No special treatment, no automatic stardom, just pure competition. And early on, he struggled. His usual flair, misfiring. His chemistry with Vinicius Jr. and Bellingham, off. His finishing, frustrating. He wasn't used to this kind of pressure. At PSG, he was the king. In Madrid, he had to fight for his throne. And then came his first real test, El Clasico. Barcelona versus Real Madrid, the biggest rivalry in world football, a match that can make or break a Madrid player's reputation. And Mbappe? He disappeared. The media pounced, the headlines were brutal. For the first time in his career, doubts were creeping in. Had he made a mistake? Could he really live up to the legends who came before him? And then he snapped out of it. Because if there's one thing about Kylian Mbappe, it's that he always finds a way back. The critics had their say, the headlines were brutal, but at Real Madrid, excuses don't exist. You deliver or you disappear. Then came his moment, a Champions League quarter-final against Manchester City. The pressure, immense. The world was watching, and Mbappe, he thrived. That was the turning point. Then came El Clasico. Months ago, he vanished, but this time, he took over. He scored one goal, then another one, then made an assist. Leaving Madrid victorious in the game, they won 3-1, and Mbappe, the hero. The doubts gone, the critics silenced. Mbappe had arrived. But his journey wasn't over. One trophy defines true greatness at Madrid, the Champions League. In 2024, Mbappe won the Champions League against Bayern Munich for Real Madrid, ending the game with 2-1. Madrid had done it, and Mbappe had his moment. He wasn't just the kid from Bondi anymore. He wasn't just a superstar. He was now a Real Madrid legend. He had the hype, he had the talent, but now he had everything. Kylian Mbappe's journey from a kid in Bondi to a Champions League winner at Real Madrid is proof that greatness isn't just about rising, it's about rising again. But what do you think? Can he take Madrid to even greater heights? Will he win the Ballon d'Or? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more epic football stories. See you in the next one.